This episode of Android Weekly is brought to you by Domain.com. We've got to admit it, this thing dominates the tablet market. But what would the Samsung Galaxy Tab S2 need to do to challenge the mighty iPad? Well, it's not rocket science. It all comes down to the basic argument that what worked for the Galaxy S6 and S6 Edge should work for the Tab 2. And let's start with less bloatware and lag. And this was the biggest issue with the original Tab S, and one that's largely been fixed in the Galaxy S6, and that's software. The software experience on the Tab S was so bad that 2 GB of the 3 GB of RAM was always in use by the system, and as a result, lag was present almost everywhere, similar to the Galaxy S5. Fast forward to the Galaxy S6, and Samsung's latest handset have been completely stripped back. In addition to less bloatware, TouchWiz has been streamlined on the Galaxy S6, and Samsung's in-house Exynos 7420 processor has been optimized to work with the handset. If the same experience came to the Galaxy Tab S2, it might just be the best Android tablet ever made. Next up is a glass build. Now there's no denying that the Galaxy S6, and arguably more so the S6 Edge, is a sexy looking smartphone with a metal build and glass panels combining to produce a beautiful smartphone. Leaked renders of the Tab S2 suggest it will have metal sides, but is unclear on whether it will be glass. Let's hope it will be glass. The problem for Samsung is that the company has so many tablet ranges, including the Tab A, the Tab S, the Note 10.1, the Note Pro, etc. Looking at all these ranges, there's absolutely no way to instantly recognize which is the premium tablet. Yet spec-wise, the Tab S is arguably the best. If going for glass, the Tab S2 would instantly make the Tab S line the flagship tablet. Now we've got to talk about the camera. Smartphone cameras may have improved a lot, but tablet cameras have been reduced to little more than a mediocre sensor. Now, a common trend in advertising is for OEMs to make comparisons to the iPhone or iPad camera. And by upgrading the camera on the Tab S2, or even adding the Galaxy S6 camera if possible, Samsung would provide a major feature bump. Now perhaps this is a bit of a dream, but what I'd like to see is an Edge screen tablet. The concept of the Edge screen on the Galaxy S6 Edge is simple. The curved part of the screen can display a night clock, a stream of information, such as Twitter trends or latest news, or notifications including edge lighting when a contact calls. An Edge screen on a larger tablet display would mean that actually the curved display has uses for almost anyone. Whether it's notifications, information, or just a night clock, the possibilities are really endless. The original Tab S is still one of the best Android tablets ever made, but the next Tab S is a chance for Samsung to put pressure on Apple. Tablets have largely failed to live up to their initial expectations of killing the PC market, and largely it's because the iPad has dominated the tablet market. Where Apple hasn't really had to innovate, other than bringing the iPhone experience to a larger screen, neither have other OEMs, and the market is calling for someone to push the boundaries of what's possible with tablets. Apple has pretty much kept the iPad design consistent ever since it first debuted in 2010, and the lack of premium build anywhere else has pretty much meant that no tablet has ever challenged it. Yet a Galaxy S6 inspired Tab S with the glass build would be a challenger, and adding the Edge screen would force Apple into innovating the following iPad. So my question for you is, if Samsung could actually put an Edge display on the new Tab S2, would you care? Would you actually buy it because of the Edge screen? Let me know in the comments below. So you guys may or may not know that we've been branching out into other properties, and we have Sound Guys. It's a great name because you all know exactly what Sound Guys is about. You know what you're gonna get when you go there. And we got the .com, which is really the best way to go for a business. Why? Because no domain name extension tells your story with the same level of trust as a .com or .net domain name. .com and .net domain name extensions inject credibility into your online presence. And who doesn't want more credibility? You can save 15% on domain name and web hostings when you use our coupon code ANDROID at domain.com checkout. Don't forget, 15% off when you use our coupon code ANDROID. When you think domain names, think domain.com. Thanks for watching Android Army. My name is Jayce. You know the drill. I'm right here on Google Plus or Twitter, and I will follow you in the comments below. I read as many as I can. I did want to tell you about a show that I'm doing on Friday I'm really excited about. We're doing a best Android phones for the last half of 2015. Check that out. That will come late Friday night. You don't want to forget about my brothers in Android, Josh, Joe, and the Tech Ninja, Kevin, Lonnie, Chris, Gary, and Ash, and Taylor, all working super hard to be your source for all things Android.